Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So who do we have here today? Okay. So today, as you can see from our discussion, we are going to use the one candle strategy that I have used for the entire life and that I'm going to use for the entire life. Now, I have a student that I'm working with. If you've not been following our trainings, I have a student that I'm working with. Okay, so we are trading live, and let's make sure we are streaming live actually. Let's see, are we live really? Let's see. We're having some technical difficulties again. The live stream. Yes, we are live, guys. Yep, we are live right here. This is the. Okay, yes, we are live. Okay, I'm gonna stop this so we don't have those echoes like last time. Okay, so there we go. So we are literally live trading. Our goal is to grow this account from 1K to 10K. Okay, it's a challenge. And we are following a very simple strategy, and that's the one candle scalping strategy that I have used for life and I will use for life, and you guys are going to use for life, and promise me. Now, if you followed our lives, we've had every week we have a live trading. You can join us at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you don't know what time it is in your country, what is 9:30 a.m., you can go to our website. This one here, this is a tool we have created by my student. Go to profitwellnesshub.com, and when you go to the first page here, the home page, literally this is what they call the home page, you're going to see all these beautiful colors where it says Profit and Wellness Hub, Smart Tools, Smart Money, Smart Health. So go down to the apps. Okay, you can see the apps on the top menu. Time converter. Okay, so you can input your local time. Mine is defaulted to the Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. It's 9:31 right now. Okay, so you're supposed to be on your charts just before 9 o'clock, because when 9:30 happens, we're going to set up our charts to the 15 minute candle, 15 minutes. So we are going to go to TradingView, which is our charting platform. We are using TradingView to do our charts. It doesn't matter what platform you use. I do know some of you are using your brokers. Some of your brokers provide you with charts. So if you're using your broker, just make sure you're there before 9:30 so you can be ready to go. Okay. So for today, my student has been trading a gold. So today we're going to venture into something else because he's learning. We're going to do NAS 100. Okay, so we're going to look at NAS. So that should be under Forex. And we're going to look for NASDAQ. It's the NASDAQ. Let's see, NASDAQ. We have under futures. Let's see where they put this NAS 100. Okay, there's US 30. Let's find US 30. And Forex. Let's find US 30. We cannot find it. Oh, sorry. That's under indices. Guys, I need my concoction to wake up. Okay, so we have, here's the NAS 100. Okay, this one right here. So you'll find it under indices. Okay, so this is a 1 minute candle. We're gonna go back to the 15-minute candles, so you can see this is the opening candle here. Let me just make sure I have everything moved to the side so we can see this is the first candle that has opened here, and we are waiting. So once the first 15-minute candle closes, we're gonna box it in. Okay, the top, at the bottom, we're gonna draw our rectangular box, and any breakouts from there, we're gonna use. There are three strategies that we use. Okay, that we have at our arsenal, 3 of them, okay? Are very simple, very dependable, and we're using them because they are simple, extremely simple for beginners, okay? So basically what we can do is we have, this is the NAS 100 chart, okay? You'll find it under indices, or if you're on TradingView, go to the indices. So we are using the NAS 100, that's the NASDAQ. I do know some of our members use the US 30 and many other indices, okay? So today we are not trading gold, we're gonna take trades on the NAS 100. So we can see if our, okay, my student is learning, we have his account is in ICU, as I say. We are trying to recover this account. It was severely overdrawn using whatever strategy he has been using, whatever mentorship he had been following, whatever guru he had been following on YouTube, so he ended up withdrawing his account severely. So there's about $1,000 left in that account, and our goal is to grow that 1,000 to 10K using what we call a compounding, okay? So we're gonna be growing the account, compounding it slowly by slowly. We're gonna have a compound tool here, so probably we're gonna create the tool during this training. We use AI to create our own tools, and that you guys can be in for the treat today, okay? So you guys can see how we create some of the tools, very simple, using very simple commands, and we can tweak them for our liking. So we can use them to make our trading very easy, okay? So we can use AI to trade, okay? So guys, welcome, and basically what we are going to do today is let's do the 2 housekeeping chores, because we still have some time before the first candle closes. This is the first candle. It's 9:35, so we still have about 10 minutes to go before the first candle closes. So the first 15 minutes for this strategy, we are not doing anything. Literally what we are doing is watching the candle, and then we're just gonna wait to box in the candle. So we are not taking any trade or any monkey business like that on the charts or on our platforms for the first 15 minutes. We're gonna just watch the market. We're gonna watch the candle form, and on the 15th minute, we are literally going to mark the top and the bottom using the rectangle, and then we're gonna wait for the breakouts, okay, whether on the upper side or on the lower side. If it is on the downside, as you can see here, our big candle so far is still red, so that means we're talking about it is going down, okay? It's a massive candle, you guys can see. It does have a massive wick at the top, okay? Just telling you that it started with a bang going down, okay? Now, however, we are not forming any opinions. We are open to any breakouts. The breakout could be above the line, the rectangle, or below the rectangle. Now, it's above the rectangle, then you know what we are looking for, right? For the breakout, the purely breakout strategy, which is one of those that we use, there's 3 of them. There's breakouts, where we just trade, we look at the fair value gap sequence. If those 3 candles form and there is actually a fair gap, we can jump into the trade. Now, that is a lower probability trade. And then we have the other strategy, which now looks at the reversals, okay? So we let the candles break out, whether it's above, and we wait for a reversal candle to appear. Now, there are only 2 types that we look for. Let me go back and I can show you if I can bring it up here. I don't know if we have the candles up. I had them. If not, that's okay. I'll see if I can find. Oh, there you go. They're right here. Okay. So the ultimate candle pattern. I have a cheat sheet here. You don't have to memorize them. So you could be looking for this type of a candle, the hammer or the inverted hammer. Okay. All right. So the inverted hammer right at the top. Okay. Or you could be looking for a bullish engulfing candle or a bearish engulfing candle in case we have an upward trend. We have a series of green candles, okay, bullish candles, and then all of a sudden you have a bearish engulfing candle. Then you know we are in for a reversal, and we're going to enter, okay, we're going to enter that trade right there, okay. We're going to enter the trade right there, opening of the next candle here. We're going to enter the trade, and our stop loss is going to be at the top of that reversal candle right there, okay? For the sake of the bullish, again, is the same thing. So guys, let's go back and we're going to determine now. As you guys can see, this candle is massive so far. We are on at 9:38, so we are 8 minutes into the opening. We have not marked the end. We're going to wait for this candle to close. Very important that you wait for the candle to do what? To close, okay? So the candle closes, and that's when you enter your trades, okay? So while we are waiting for that, let's go back and look at what is going on in the AI world, so we can see what is going on there. Let us see what is going on. Alright, so we are looking at some AI stuff here. Okay, before we continue then, let's say put a disclaimer and say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power mighty, we pray that whoever is going to learn this strategy, whoever is going to participate in this live trading today, that they may be successful. We pray that the markets be good to us and that my student makes profit today. We can grow this account. In the belief of the power mighty, we pray. Amen. Guys, this is important that we pray so that we all need help from the man above. Literally, we don't control the markets. We don't control. It's not some get-rich-quick scheme, right? So we need some help. We all need some help. Since we don't have insider information, we do not control the markets. Yes, we do our research, we use our strategies, but anything can happen in the market, okay? Some of us can have seen it happen. You see everything is okay, everything checks off, you enter, and all of a sudden, boom. Some news, something happens out of the blues, and they take you out and they take your stop losses. Now, we have some of our friends who take a lot of risk. They risk it all, and then they get wiped all, lose the entire account. Some of you are already in that boat. Some of our members in the Smart Wolf Club have gone through that before. Okay, so we are almost coming to the closure of the first candle. We are at 41. Okay, so guys, you can see here just me playing with AI to create all this stuff. So the power of AI, guys. We have a series actually that is going on, the 90-day 10K challenge, 90-day 10K per month challenge, using AI to create a hub, content hub, and tools and offers using AI. Okay, and if you want to learn how to use AI for your benefit, to make money online, you can always check our training. You can join our trainings, guys. Right here, you go to services, and we have individual trainings. We have trainings for individuals. We have trainings for corporations or small Bs. If you consider yourself a small business, we can offer that service to you, okay? For a full-time team for a fraction of the cost, okay, using AI. Don't hire more staff, hire AI. We install and manage a complete automation infrastructure that handles customer support, lead generation, and social media. So there you go, you got it right there. Now, if you're an individual and you want to learn how to reclaim some of your time by outsourcing to AI, there you go. You got it. We have everything for everybody. Now, if you believe you're a big company, you have more than 10 employees, for example, and you want to accelerate your team's output by 10x or more, there you go. All right. And of course, for those of you who are like massive and you want to go into infrastructure, enterprise AI infrastructure, your own LLMs, your own agents, automate complex cross-departmental workflows without any data compromise, there you go. So you got everything right there. Now, if you're just looking for a simple starter kit, there you go. You got it right there. So products, you go to products and there you go. All right. So guys, we are almost coming up to the 9:40 9:45. So let's go and fire up the broker. My student has given me access to a broker which is pinned somewhere. No problem when we try to fire this. Okay, OBS. I hope you guys can still hear me. Yep, we are reconnected, so we are okay. I hope you guys. Let me see if I can access this right now. Okay, it's almost 9:45. Almost 9:45. The first 15 minutes of the day are gone, and we're gonna use the web terminal. Okay, this is the account. You remember last time we had a winning trade. Okay, we took 2 trades, I think, and we had 1 loss or 2 losses and 1 winning. As I told you, the strategy was giving us about a 50% winning rate. Now with 50%, you can still make plenty of money. As you can see, we are still positive here. This thing is on the way. Let me see if I can. Now, so let's go and make sure we have NAS 100 here instead of us trading any of these pairs. Let's see if this can be supported. So we're gonna look at NAS 100. So it's 9:45 now, so we're gonna mark the top and the bottom. Let's see, options, 1 click, insert, market watch, file, new chart, nope, options. Alright, so we're gonna go to Forex, metals, SFD cash. See if we can add something in here. That's the candles. That's the. Alright, let's close that. Okay, so we're looking for the NAS 100. Is NAS 100 here? US, yeah, here it is, this one right here. They have it as US 100, that one. Okay, so we're gonna show that. And it is shown. And that's what we're gonna bring. Okay, so now we are at the US 100. You can see it's right there. So we are good to go now. So guys, did you see what we have to do? You have to go, if you're using FBS, as the broker, I know some of you have different brokers, but if you're using FBS, you need to go to this little doohickey up here which shows the $sign. You click on that and you'll find the NAS 100 here where it says CFD cash, and then you have to scroll down and you can see it's right there. You're gonna select it and you're gonna show that on your chart. Okay, that's basically what I did. I had to figure that out because I don't normally use this broker. This is my student's broker. I use different brokers. That is a discussion for another day. I cannot really recommend a broker for you. It is up to you, but I can tell you if you don't have a broker, you can use FBS. So far, we can see the spreads are not terrible. They're not charging any fees for any of these trades. And if you don't know what spreads are, it's the difference between the ask, the bid price, and actually the price at which you get filled. You know, you bid or when you look at the bid and the ask, the differences are very small. Okay. So for now, and the actual price that you get filled at, you know, so they are very fast. So okay. So let's go back to. Okay, I'm getting messages here. Okay, yeah. So my team in the Smart Wolf Club, we have a lot of coaches from all over the world. So at this time of the day, it is hot. People are celebrating. I can see high-fiving each other here. Some people have already made the first money. And here we go. No hurry. So we are back to our NAS 100. There we go. So what we do now, remember guys, this is the first 15-minute candle. We're going to get our rectangle tool. We're going to mark the top to the bottom, including the wick. Make sure the wick is included. So there is a tiny wick at the bottom. And then we're going to spread it that way, all the way. Because we're going to be trading here for about 1 hour and a half, 90 minutes from opening. So make sure you mark the top to the bottom of the week. All right, there we go. All right, I'm just trying to mark this carefully. This is important, guys. Okay, so we got it there. That's the top, that's the bottom. And if we squeeze this a little bit and just bring that there, move back, you can see what we have here. So we had the first candle open, okay? That's the first candle, the 15-minute candle. Now we're gonna go down to the 5 minutes. So we have to go down to the lower time frames. Either 5, some of our students use the 5 minutes, others 3 minutes, others 2 minutes, others the 1 minute. So let's look at the 5 minutes, and you can see how the 5 minute looks. So that's where it started, was a down, powerful down trend there for the NAS 100, which is what they're calling US 100 on FBS. And you can see it decided to, literally, as soon as it hit the bottom, it decided to go back, okay? So it is pushing upwards. So far, we cannot take any trade with any of our strategies, okay? Because we normally use 3 at our arsenal. We have 3 strategies that we use, all based on the one candle. So we can just say it's one strategy, but there are many ways in how we take our trades. The first one is we could use basically a breakout with the fair value gap sequence, okay? So this is what we call the fair gap value strategy. Literally the one candle, 15-minute candle, or 5 minutes. We're gonna be doing some 5 minutes, okay? We have lives every week, okay? So today is Thursday. We have a live today, guaranteed live, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys can join this live every week and for free, right here on YouTube. Just join our live. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and make sure you are on your computer on our channel at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can take these trades and you can make money, okay? Now, let me put a disclaimer. Whatever I'm showing you guys here is very risky. Trading is very risky. You can lose your entire investments or your money, okay? So if you're not, you can trade paper money, okay? If you want to learn the strategy, just use paper money. Use a demo account, literally, for the first time. Or, or a demo, whatever you have with your broker. You can start trading a demo account. Or if you don't know how, you don't have a broker yet, you can get this one, FBS. They give you a demo account, okay? Where you can actually practice, okay? Now, if you're skilled and you're ready to take your risk your own money, just know you can lose it, okay? There are no guarantees. The results that I'm going to show you here, they are not guaranteed, okay? We are not professional traders or investment professionals. We are just sharing what we are doing in our community, okay? So that disclaimer is important because some people get carried away when they hear, oh, you can make money by just showing up and clicking a few buttons. There are no guarantees in the market. We don't own them. The market can change in a flip, okay? Just like you see the candles that are forming green, red, it can flip like that. And we don't control this. These candles are engineered to literally kill the small guys, the retailers, like you and I, okay? So that the institutions can get in and safeguard their positions. They can take position and they can get out with profits because they don't want to lose the money or without causing a major shift in the market. Okay, that's why we have these candles engineered like that. They're called liquidity pools. So we got to create the liquidity enough for the institutions to get in the market without causing a lot of ripples in the market. So they can go in with their big positions without affecting, let's say, the US 100. So that's when you find that sometimes they are all chasing down to come and clean up all these stop losses that were down here for retailers, okay? And then it goes up to come just and clean the money because some people jumped in when the candle started. Some people got in here, and therefore it makes a green, a bullish move here, simple bullish move just to come and clean up all the. Some people have lost money right here, okay? When this happens, literally, some people have lost money, okay? And now it starts going down, okay? So we are getting a breakout. The candle is going to close below literally this candle is going to close below. Okay, so that's our first candle. If we're gonna use just the fair value gap sequence, the first strategy, which is just a breakout, I call it the breakout strategy. No, nothing fancy. It's just you're gonna wait for the candles to break out, a sequence of 3, and you just make sure there's a fair gap value. If there's a fair gap value, you jump in the trend in the direction of the candles. Okay, on the third candle, 3 candles must form. Okay, don't be in a hurry. Listen to what I'm saying. If you don't understand, re-listen to this several times. You let the candle close outside the rectangle, okay, out of your range, okay? Once it closes outside the range, you're gonna investigate. You're gonna check, make sure there is actually a fair gap sequence. 3 candles following each other. And the first and the third candle has to be a gap, no overlap at all, okay? No overlap. That's what we call a fair gap value in simple terms. It's been used out there, very confusing for beginners, but I'm gonna make it so simple for you guys, okay? So literally what you do is, you see here, you have 3 candles, okay? You have 3 candles following each other. That one, then there is a second one. All right, that's the second candle, and then there is a third candle right there. So now, when we are investigating a fair gap value, is that this is candle number 1, this is candle number 2, this is candle number 3. There has to be no overlap between this and this. And if you can draw a line there, sorry, if I draw a line here, and I draw a line here, across this candle right there, and where this one closes and where this one starts, you can see there is actually a gap. Now that is what we are calling the fair gap. That one is a fair gap right there. They are not overlapping. But in a case like, let's say you have a case like this one, and then you have a case like that one, that's the second candle, and then you have a third candle forming, let's say, there. So here, if you draw a line, it cuts right across there. If you draw a line here, it cuts right across there. So there is no gap. So this one here has no fair gap. So this is not a setup you want to jump in. So we have to investigate. There has to be a gap. And also on the up, for the bullish move, this is for a downward move. For the bullish move is the same. There has to be a gap between those candles. So let's go back. And what are we seeing here? Okay, so the first candle that closed below here is this one right there. Okay, it did close. So we are waiting for this one here. And see, this third candle can close. If it closes outside, we're gonna investigate the first candle that, this one here is the one that closed outside the rectangle, this one. This is the second candle right there, the one that's forming right now. And we're gonna wait and see if we have another one. Okay. Okay, so there you go, guys. I can see it's going down. Yeah. All right, it's going down. So we wait until it closes. Now, this is the 5 minute. So this is the fair gap value sequence is a low probability trade, right? I said it's a low probability. there's what we call the reversal, which is a much higher probability, and then we have what we call the retest strategy also, which has a higher probability. So there's three of them, so you have a choice of three, okay? And you can take both trades using the same asset, okay? So we can do 3 trades. We have 1.5 hours, so we start trading from 9:30 until 11 a.m. After 11 a.m., we are not taking any trades. So right now, this one is closing, okay? So you can see that's closing, so I can bring my tool. It's going to be a short position, okay? It's going to be a short position here. I already see no fair gap value here. There's an overlap, so we cannot take a trade. Not take a trade. Let's see if we go down to 1 minute, see how the 1 minuters are doing. The 1 minuters, you can see there. This is what happened in the 1 minute. Okay, so there is that closes. You can see that closes there, that closes there, and then this does come there. So here there was literally an opportunity to take a trade here. There's a fair gap value here, so we can enter that one there. It's a little late, but let's enter and see what happens. There we go, and our stop loss is going to be on the fair gap, the first candle, the fair gap candle. We call it the fair gap candle, and we are risking a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. There we go. So we are entering at 25,829. That's where our stop loss is, and our entry is this one here, and our take profit is at this one here, 25,700. So we go and we enter. So we're gonna take a new trade. We're gonna go to trading, new order. The first thing I do is to put the stop loss. Okay, 25,829. 25,829, and then our okay, 25,829, and our take profit is at, oh, we are already too late. Okay, it actually went past because we are getting in too late. Sorry, so we can do that. Okay, so we're just gonna wait. So we're gonna wait for the reversal. Okay, so we're gonna be using a reversal. Okay, if we see any of the reversal candles, which is like a hammer or inverted hammer, then we are going to jump in the trade. Okay, so we go back to our 5 minutes, and for the 5 minutes, yes, this is fair gap. It is closing. 1, 2, 3. It is closing there. So we're gonna be ready to get in here. We only have like what? It's a 5. So it's 02, 07. So there's like 3 minutes before this candle closes. Okay. You can see the time right here. So we're gonna wait. Excuse me. Yeah, there's like 3 minutes to go on the 5-minute candle. There's, well, about 2 minutes now, so we're waiting for it to come. We have our short position ready, so we're literally gonna go there, or we can wait for a reversal candle to appear. Okay, so I think let's make it worthwhile. So we're gonna wait for a reversal candle to appear. For the 1 minute here, we did miss an opportunity, guys. All right, remember, we missed an opportunity there. And looking at this candle, this is not a hammer candle or a reversal candle. No, this is just one of these candles here. What do you call it, guys? What is that candle? It's none of it. It's not a reversal candle. Okay, it's not a reversal candle. Okay. it's literally one of these, like a continuation candle. You can see that. Okay. This one right here. I'm talking about this candle here, the green candle that appears here. Okay. So this is 1 minute. Let's go back to the 5 minute and see what we are forming on the 5 minute. So we have 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. We have our short position here. We're just gonna see there's already, we can see there's a fair gap value between the first candle that closed below the breakout, the range. This is the middle candle number 2, this is our candle number 3, and you can see there is a gap between those. Okay, so we're gonna enter here when the new candle forms. We are waiting. It's just about some seconds left, 5 seconds. So there's like 5 seconds. You can see they're pushing up. Okay, there you go. So that has formed. So we're gonna enter there. Our stop loss is gonna be on our fair gap candle, which is this one. And our take profit is going to be a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So we're going to go further until we get to 2. It's 1.1 now. One to 2, it's right there. This is the 1 to 2 right there. There we go. So you can see it is 25,860. So we go to our 25,860. That's our stop loss. That's the first thing I do. And our take profit is right here, 25,301. So we're going to go 25,301. And it's a sell. Boom. We are in the trade. And we are in the trade, guys. You can see, as I told you, the account is very small. It's at about 840 now. Our goal is to get it to 10K. It's a challenge. It's a journey. It's a 1,000-mile journey. And you guys can participate. You can follow this journey live every week. So every Thursday, every other Thursday, we have a live. Every other Thursday. And then every other Wednesday, we do have a live. And then some weeks we have bonus live trainings, okay, depending on the availability of our coaches and our students. We do have some live sessions. Like this week, I think you guys were treated for a live. No, last week we had 2 lives actually we had 3 lives last week, okay, and they were all live. So you guys can jump in and trade along with us and make money or lose money together with us. If you don't mind that, you're welcome. Make sure you subscribe and you can learn this simple strategy that we are using. So now, guys, we are already in the trade. We took the trade. So all we are gonna do now is wait and see what happens. Okay, so we took the 5-minute trade going this direction, and now we're gonna wait. If we see a reversal candle happening, we are also gonna take a trade. Okay, so this is the trade that we took following strategy number 1, which is a low probability trade, okay, much lower, okay. The reversal one is a much higher probability trade, okay. So if we see this giving us a reversal candle, we're going to jump in, and if we see a retest, again, we're going to jump in. So we can potentially take 3 trades before the end of the 90 minutes, before 11 a.m., okay? So if we potentially can take 3 trades before 11 a.m., that would be wonderful. And to do those other 3 trades, we can go to the lower time frames, and let's see. The reversal one, we will do it on 5 minutes. the retest one, we can do that on the retest one. We can do that on 1 minute because that is quick. So we let this come back all the way here, and it goes down. Then we jump in, okay. But so far you can see it is all the way down here, okay. Let's go to the. Some of our students are on 2 minutes. Okay, so here we go. The 2 minutes is going and going. Okay, the 2 minutes is on here. Okay. So that's how the 2 minutes looks like for the NAS 100, US 100 today. We have some on the 3 minutes. Again, this is how the 3 minutes looks like. There's a doji here, indecision. So probably the market is just gonna continue going downwards. Okay, so we jumped in our trade here, and you can see it's just a waiting game, guys. Okay, so we are just waiting. Okay, so now while that's taking place, we are into the trade. We wait. If we see a reversal candle, which is the two candles that we are looking for, either a hammer or inverted hammer, or bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing. So those two type of candles. So hammers could be an inverted hammer or just a hammer. So literally what happens with the hammer is, let's say you have red, and then all of a sudden you have something like this. So that's a hammer, okay? So you're gonna enter there, and your stop loss is gonna be here. And then here you have a green candle forming. So this would be green, this would be green, this would be green. So then it goes that way. So that's what we're calling it a reversal. It was coming down. This is red candle, and then you have a green right there. This is green, and this is the wick. So our stop loss is going to be here. Our entry point is right here at the closure of that hammer, and then we're going to target. We can target a 1 to 2, okay? So, or we can actually target this range. I mean, where the range is, our rectangle, okay? We can have multiple take profits, okay? And we can move our stop losses accordingly. So that's one. Another one is where you have the green, and then all of a sudden you have a candle that looks like this. So that's what we're calling the inverted hammer, and it is red in color. Okay, this part here is red, and then you start getting red candles on this side, that side. So we're gonna enter right there. Our stop loss is gonna be there. That's our stop loss. That's our entry point. Okay, and of course our take profit is gonna be, you can do at 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, or you can actually target where your range is, the rectangle. So you can use that as your take profit 1, and you can target the bottom of that as take profit 2, 3, let's say take profit 2, and the 1 to 2 could be your take profit 1. So you can have multiple profit staggered. That way you can maximize your. So I hope it is clear, guys, what we are looking for. Or in this case, we could also be looking for a engulfing. So you have a red, another red, and then now you have a red, and then you have a massive green forming right there that engulfs this red. So we can enter there, and our stop loss is there, and hopefully it goes Valhalla that way, up, okay? So the reverse is the same for a short trade. So now we are just doing the waiting game. It is a waiting game, guys, okay? It's a waiting game. We entered there. So we're just waiting for it to go down. We are also looking for another opportunity on the 5 minute. If we see a reversal candle, we're going to take a trade in the reverse section. If we go much further down to the 1 minute, we can see if there's any retest of our region. It comes back here and bounces backwards, then we can again do the same. Like you could see here, you could say this was a retest right there. So some people entered here and now they are into the money. Okay, those who are doing the 1 minute retest strategy, breakthrough, breakout and retest, then this was the breakout. They considered that the breakout comes back in, comes out, and they entered right here, and now they are still in the money. Okay, some have collected their 1 to 2 already. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so there you go, guys. So you can see NAS is not moving that fast at the moment. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, 10:14. So we'll see sometimes it picks up, like you guys realize with gold closer to the 11 o'clock hour, gold was moving very, very, very fast. Okay. All right, so now we are here. Now, while that's taking place, we can go to AI and treat ourselves to AI. So we have perplexity here, and we are trying to perplexity. Okay, so let's see. Make the default experience optimized for, but allow any value. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we asked Perplexity to write a prompt for us to create a Forex position calculator that is web-based and will calculate positions for all pairs by just inputting the information you provided above. And we want them to model from the best calculators available. Also, make sure it is simple to use even for like a 16-year-old, okay? So here is the prompt that I generated, okay? So I generated the prompt right here. So it says build, okay? So you're gonna copy this. All right, so we're gonna copy the whole of this all the way until where it stops. And then you're gonna dump that on our AI generator. Okay, so we're gonna copy that, copy, and then we are going to go to, while this trade is going on, okay? Guys, you know, that's the beauty of taking a trade like this, okay? You take the trade and you walk away, okay? So we can see the trade is on here. Let me see. The trade is here. Yeah, you can see it's here. It's actually in the money. Very little though, but you can see, guys, it's actually in the money. Okay. I don't know. This thing gets on the way. Can I put him down? Yeah. Okay. He quickly comes back. You guys can see when I do this, he is down there, and I can't move him. But you can see it's in the money. It's like positive. It's still positive. We are not losing any money. We are positive here on this one. Okay. So you can see here, this student was trading gold a few years ago and really screwed up. That was like 2 years ago, while he was following some signals, and you can see this was massively hedged. That's why the account is the way it is. And we're trying to salvage this account. The only way we can salvage this account is by growing it. Okay, so we increase our equity, and then we can start closing these positions out because they are way overdrawn. You can see massive overdraws there. Okay, now NAS is pumping up now. You can see that is pumping. It's going up. It's going to take our positions. Okay, I think it's decided to reverse, so let's go and see if we are able to take a reverse trade. This is a 1 minute. Let's go to the 5 minute. Is there a reversal candle? Yes, no, not yet. No reversal candle yet, as you can see. If it engulfs this, then we know we are in for a reversal. Yeah, it's not, still there's a lot of pressure to go down. Well, you can see it's trying to engulf. It's trying to engulf this one. But the sellers are not kidding, man. They're pushing it further down. If you look at the engulfing, bullish engulfing, it's clearly like this. You have a smaller red candle and then a big green candle. But that's not what we are seeing here at the moment, okay? But I might be, let me not count my, because if it turns that way, then, you know, it's going to give us an L, which we don't want. Our goal is to make this work. Okay, so it didn't really engulf. I can't say it engulf because it's small candle there. The red candle is still huge, but we never know what's going to come up here. Okay, as I told you, we don't control the markets. Now, have you studied the fundamentals today? No, we don't, because we are doing what we call beginner. Now, in the advanced stages, we're going to do a fundamental study of what is happening in the markets, NASDAQ, any news, before we even jump into these trades. Now, is this a reversal pattern here? Are you guys seeing, is this a reversal pattern? Let's go back. If it's a reversal pattern, is that a reversal pattern? No, I don't see it here. I don't see that as a reversal pattern. I do not see that as a reversal pattern. Boom, 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 boom. And then that comes, this is continuation, bearish 3-line strike. This is continuation. This is continuation. Looking at our candle patterns, guys, it's good that you look at them. Okay, so we are just gonna let it be. Okay, let's see if it is strengthening here. Look at that. What do we call that? Is that a continuation pattern? Is that a reversal pattern? Our stop loss is securely up here. Our take profit is down here. This is where it opened and it went down. You can see went down and now it's trying to come back up. But you can see there's like some sort of resistance here, right here. There's some type of resistance there. Now if it breaks above this line, then we could be in for a loss. If it breaks above this line right there. Okay, that line. If it takes out that line, then we could be in for a loss. Okay, because that means the buyers have woken up and they're literally pushing this. Somebody might have taken a trade here. Some institutional guy might have put his money here to take this back so they can secure their positions. Okay. Let's see what happens. This is a 5-minute candle. Okay. There's about there's about 2 minutes to go on this candle right here. There's about 2 minutes because I'm looking at this. There's about 2 minutes. Anyway, so let's go back to our AI. Let's have some fun with AI. Hostinger. Yep, we're using Hostinger. Okay, so if you guys want an AI builder, website builder, tool builder, you can go to Hostinger Horizon. Let's see, why is it not taking it? There we go. So you have to remember passwords, logins, all the time. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay. Alright, so we are loading our AI web builder. That's the one that's creating the hub. Okay, we're using Hosting Horizons. I put the link in the description for you guys. Those of you who want to go out and experiment. If you want to follow our 90-day challenge, okay, where we're building a massive hub with the potential of creating 10K per month within 90 days. Okay, so today is like day 29 or day 30, if I'm not wrong. So we go here, we're going to dump the prompt that we just copied from Perplexity. Okay, and then we're going to say, make sure, add this on the app section, on the app tab. Add this page to the app tab on the main menu or the top bar of our website. Okay, and I'm gonna go boom. So I put the prompt there, and now Hostinger is gonna go to work and create the calculator that you guys can go and use to calculate your positions, because that is a question that I am getting all the time in the group, in the community. We get that question all the time. Now we do have calculators that we are already using, that we use to calculate our positions. So like if you decide you want to risk 1% of your account trading Forex, so you can know what lot size you should use, because that's confusing for a lot of beginners. I gave you a simple guideline in our last live where I told you if you have, let's say, $1,000 account, you cannot be trading more than 0.01 lot size, which is the micro lot size. If you have 10K, you can do the mini, which is the 0.1. And if you have more than 10K, you can do the standard, which is 1 and continuously like that, okay? So for those of you who have like 100K, they can start doing the standard, okay? So we simply broke it down this way. And if I go back to the free tool here, let's see if I can show you exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Because some of you, okay, so this is just a simple guideline that we use in our community. Now, your community might be using something different. Your guru might be telling you something different, but we don't care. This is what we like, the size, lot size. Size or lot size. So this is the micro lot. And then you have the 10K here. So if your account is about 10K, let's say 9, you could be doing like a 0.1 lot size. That's if you want to risk about 1% of your account, okay? And that's what we prescribe, 1 to 2%. But if you're a beginner, maybe stick to the 1%. So 1% of 1,000 is $10, okay? 1% of 10K is $100, okay? All right, guys, so you guys, it's a simple basic guideline, okay? Now, if you have more than 10K, like some of our students, they're trading thousands of dollars. So then you can start talking about standard. This is a standard lot size, 1.0, okay? If you have an M, then you can be talking about 10 standards lot size. So this is like a full now whole number lot size, okay? So I would not be trading a full lot size if you don't have an account of that magnitude, okay? So you'll be playing at this level right here. So our goal is to grow our accounts to these levels, okay? And it can be done using what we call the compound strategy. I'm gonna spend some time on this maybe in our next live, and we're gonna create a tool right here on our hub, a tool, okay? When I talk about a tool on our hub, right here. It's gonna be under the apps. Okay, so down here you can have a tool. Now if we realize the apps are too many, we can put them under finance, but at the moment they're gonna be under here. So we have the time converter. For those of you who don't know when is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can go and convert your time depending on what city. You can use this for free. So you just come here, you can select your city or the closest city. So let's say if you're in Bangkok, Thailand, we do have a lot of our members in Bangkok. They are digital nomads, they live in Thailand, and you can find, right now it is 10:29 p.m. in Thailand, whereas it's 10:29 Eastern Standard Time. So literally they are 12 hours, so plus 7 GMT, so they're 12 hours ahead of us. Those of us who are trading from the Eastern Standard Time, so they'll be like 12 hours ahead. Now, for me, my time here, I can check. Right now, I'm trading from. We have some of our coaches from Johannesburg, so that's 5:29 p.m. Okay, so that's 10:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there you go. Okay, let's go and check, see what Hostinger has done. Okay, it says it's done. What I built, it tells you what it has built. So it says Control 5. So we're going to do Control F5. And then we're going to publish it, and then we're going to see what it has done. If we don't like what has been created, we can now put prompts on the chart here and tell them to rectify what we don't like. So that's how simple it is to build these things. But you have to learn how to do the prompts. It's called prompt engineering. Some people make that really complicated. It's not. Basically, you go to the prompt. Okay, so we go and publish. Okay. So we're publishing it. We're publishing what we just created, and if we like it, you guys can go there and use it. If we don't like it right now, I'm going to tweak it while we are live, while we are waiting for the trades to take place. Let's see what happens. Literally, when you're trading, you just have to be relaxed. So we don't know what's happening here at the moment. You can see, let me remove this line. Let's remove that line. Boom, it's gone. Yeah, so you can see it was not able to break above that line that has formed. So it's going to be in this ranging motion here. But we took our trade. We're going to go away. 11 o'clock, we stop trading. We go away, and then we come back and look at it. So we didn't even get an opportunity to exercise the other three strategies. I mean, the other two, the breakout and retest using the 5 minute. We didn't get a chance to retest, to do the reversal strategy, where we're looking for a clear reversal candle. The reversal candles we are looking for is the hammer for bullish reversal, or the inverted hammer for the bearish reversal, or an engulfing, a bullish, literally a bullish engulfing, or a bearish engulfing candle pair. We are not seeing that yet so far, so that's why we're still on this number one trade that we took. So we only took one trade. We wanted to take three to try and maximize our chances of maximizing our profit, because the idea is we want to grow the account, so we want to maximize the profits, but we don't want to go in there carelessly. We don't want to take the trades just like that, because you could lose your money. At some point, I'm going to be showing you one more slightly advanced strategy when we're going to be ramping it up, when we're really going to be cranking up the money machines, where we're going to really be trying to get as much profit as possible from the market. And we're going to be using a very simple strategy, old school strategy, where we're going to be using two indicators, the 20 and the 200. Simple moving averages, and we're going to be scalping the market like crazy. Okay, the first 20 minutes will actually be trading when the market opens. The market opens like this, and we start trading. Just the reverse of what I am been showing you guys. So is that confusing? That's gonna come later. We call it a slightly more advanced strategy, not for beginners, because it's gonna require a lot of understanding a few things here and there, more than what we are doing right now. What we are doing here is bare bone, basic, simple. So we are in the trade, guys. We are still slightly in the money, okay, slightly, nothing to write home about. So we are not out of the woods yet. Nasdaq can make some crazy moves, okay. So we are not out of the woods, but from our research, from our understanding, we strongly feel that this is going to go down. However, we can always be wrong. We don't know. We didn't do fundamental analysis. We tried not to do that at this level. But at the more advanced levels, we're going to be doing everything. We do the fundamental analysis. We go and watch news. We read the news. And then we form our own. So by the time we're taking the trade, we are looking at higher times, frames, the daily, the weekly, the hourly, the 4-hourly. We didn't do any of that thing, right? Because we are making it, we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. But that lowers our winning rate, okay, maybe to 50%. But at some point I told you we have some 80, almost 90% winning rate because I've been doing this for so long. So they go the 9 yards. They do everything. They do the fundamental analysis. They look at the larger time frames. They use extra tools like I told you, the simple moving average 20 or 200 or 13. And so by the time they take this trade, they have refined their strategy for the day, okay? They use position calculators like the one we just created. So let's go and see how it looks, okay? All right, so let's go to our hub. When I have the broker web page loaded up, it kind of slows everything for me. You can see even my hub is not, and I'm in an area where the internet is not very good, so you can see this thing is loading so slowly, okay, but that's okay. It says cars. Man, I don't like these things, the capture things. I see a car here, I see a car here, I do see a car here, I don't see a car here. Oh, I think there's a car. Man, I can't tell if is this a car or not. Maybe it looks like a truck. Okay, let's see. Alright, I guess I got it. Yeah, tell me about them. Yeah, somebody says. Okay, so here it is. You can see. So it has been added, guys. You can see the AI does exactly what you tell it. So we've just created an app here. It's the Forex calculator, position size and risk. Okay, let's take it to a drive. Let's see. Man, it looks beautiful so far. I like it. Okay, so it is here for you guys to go and use. Okay. All right, so currency. So you're gonna decide your currency. So let's say USD. Your account balance, let's say it's 1,000. Okay. How much you want to risk? 1%. Okay. Trade setup right now was the, I don't know if the NAS is here. No. Okay, so it just has currency pairs. So that's one thing I have to do. So that's why I gotta go and tweak it because we want it to calculate even indices. Okay. Okay, but let's say we are doing, let's say for some of our students are trading the Euro USD, for example, that pair, okay? So again, you're gonna put your entry price here, your stop loss, and your take profit, okay? You're gonna put that there and you're gonna calculate your position, okay? So it tells you what lot size. So let's say you go to trading view, like what we have here. So we have our stop loss here, we have our entry point here. Once you put your long position tool, it gives you those figures. You quickly come and dump those figures here, okay? So you're gonna dump the figures here, your entry point, your stop loss, your take profit, and you calculate your position. So it tells you how much lot size you should use, okay? So then that's the lot size you're gonna put on your trade. That's the lot size you're gonna put on your trade right there. So guys, you can see how simple it is to figure this stuff out. with the power of AI, you don't really don't have to be out there paying for some of the tools. I know some of you have massive subscriptions for every single tool out there, but you can create your own tool. Guys, you just saw me create the tool, right? Okay, somebody's saying, okay, yeah, you did it. Okay, so how did you do it? Very simple. You go to Hosting a Horizon, create your own website. You can call it your name, jacktrader.com. Okay, jacktrader.com. You can register that domain if it's available. How do you register the domain? You can go to Namecheap. Okay, go to namecheap.com and register a domain name. Okay, whatever you like. So you can say jacktrader.com. If jacktrader.com is not available, maybe you can tweak it a little bit. You can say your name, your full name, jackmongolia.com. Okay, if your name is Mongolia, so you could be jackmongolia.com, and you have domain registered. Then you can go to Horizon and subscribe, okay, to Hostinger Horizon. I have a link in the description for you for all this stuff, the Namecheap, the Hostinger Horizon. And if you need help with that stuff, guys, please pay me some money, pay our group some money. Just go right here, buy one of these. We're gonna create that for you. AI automation, individuals, okay? It's just a one-time payment, okay? Lifetime setup. You're gonna ask all these questions. We're gonna create all that for you. We're gonna spend time with you. It's a one-on-one, so we're gonna sit for time you're gonna have a chance to sit with one of us, okay? Okay, you're gonna sit with a coach, okay? Somebody who does this every single day. Some of us have been online since 1998, guys, and we have coaches from all over the world, so it doesn't matter. Tajimoto is on here from Tokyo, Japan, one of our coaches in the Smart Wolf Club. He's been around for what, 20 years in the Smart Wolf Club. These guys have been doing this for over 20 years, some of them 30 years. Literally, combined years of experience for all our members and coaches is over 1,000 years. I'm telling you, it's over 1,000 years. If I really sit down and calculate that. Maybe we can use AI to calculate everybody's. Yeah, some guys have been doing this for 37 years, 40 years, trading the markets, okay? Digital products, digital marketing, anything, building websites, anything online. They've been there, they've been done that. So you're going to be working with a folk or a person who is literally doing this. So you'll just sit back and watch what they're doing. So you want to learn how to do something like this, just create something like this tool right here. Okay, so I don't really need to subscribe to anybody. Okay, I can come here and calculate my own positions, and this is real-time results, real-time. Okay, so well, I'm going to tweak this tool, and I'm going to show you exactly how we can tweak the tool. I'm going to show you how easy it is, because you can see the pairs are limited. Okay, I think it has a lot of pairs. No, it doesn't have the NAS 100. It's right here. No, this is US Tech 100. It does have the US 30, for example. So for those of you who are US 30 traders, I think everything is on here. Do we have the NAS 100? US 100. I think they're calling it something else. Let me see. Because I do see German 40, France 40. Those of you who are trading, a lot of our students trade that. US Tech 100. That's the NASDAQ right there. There we go. So we could literally calculate our position exactly. All right, let's go. And okay, our account balance is 840. Okay, we want to risk 1%. Okay, what was our entry price? Let's go and grab our entry price. Our entry price is right here. You can see it. It's this one here, 25,674.1. Guys, remember that 25,674.1. 25, where is it? Yeah, here we go. 25,674.1. Our stop loss is, so let's see what position size we could really use. Stop loss is 25,860.8. 25,860.8. 25,860.8. Our take profit is Our take profit is 25,301.0. 25,301.0. 25,301.0. All right, you guys are ready? Let's hit the big calculate position. Boom! Guys, you see? We could literally use a standard lot. Our lot would have been 0.04, okay? 0.04. That should have been our lot size, but that's not what we use. We just use the 0.01, which was a simple guideline, okay? So if we really now want to get efficient, you guys can you see what tool we have created now? So now you don't have to guess, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to being a trader, professional trader. You don't have to guess your position. You don't have to guess your position anymore. You can see the risk to reward ratio was 1 to 2. It actually even tells you, okay, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. All right. So this would have been our lot size, 0.04. So here, instead of us having taken the trade, you can see right here, our trade size is what? Our lot size that we entered in was 0.01. So next week, we're going to use that to calculate our exact position. You see, guys, I told you at some point we're going to crank these guys, okay? I don't want to overwhelm my student, begin at the beginning. So now we have a calculator. So no excuse to second guess. What lot size should I use, Mr. Teacher? I get that all the time. Okay, this is the setup I have. What lot size should I use for my NASDAQ or for my Euro? EUR. We call it EUR. Euro USD. Or my JPY. You can literally see what lot size we should have used, 0.04. So we are leaving money on the table, right? 4x, it's literally like, okay, we are using a 0.01 instead of a 0.04. So with our account, exactly. So let's say if you had a 10K, let's say some of our students have 10,000 here. See how much they can trade. Look, with that type of risk to reward ratio. We just change that. Look. They could literally be doing a 0.54. 0.54. 0.54 for 10K account. A 10K account, they could literally do a 0.54. Money at risk, US dollar 100, which is 1%. Guys, you can see, literally 1%. They're risking $100. So you can think about money-wise or dollar-wise. Okay. So if you wanna go by the dollar, because I know like one of our coaches literally makes us think in terms of money. He doesn't say, no, people cannot think about percentages. It is not normal to wake up and say, oh, you know, today I feel like I have 2% in my pocket. No, today I have $2 in my pocket. It is not normal for people to think about percentages. So he tells people trading should be a normal thing. It's like a walk in the park. It's like me now thinking about sipping a bottle of water. I'm live, guys, because some of you guys think I'm this is my AI agent. No. I'm not an agent yet. But at some point, you guys are going to be treated by my agent taking trades, okay? This AI that I just showed you, this AI here, this AI is something else, my friend. I can literally create my own clone that behaves like me, thinks like me, okay? And it's going to take trades just like me, and it's going to talk like me, it's going to sound like me, and you guys are going to be fooled. Believe it or not, you will be fooled. You'll be treated to a whole lecture by my AI agent. At some day, you will be. I'm creating that very soon. You're gonna be treated, and then I'll tell you later. I'll show up and tell you, hey, who was that talking to you guys? And most of you will not tell the difference. Okay? You will not tell the difference. It will sound like me. It will think like me. It's gonna take the same trades like me. It's gonna do exactly like me. Okay? So guys, so far, this is what's going on with our trade. We are here. We are not there. We are like halfway now. We are like maybe 1-to-1 now. Risk to reward ratio. We are probably just 1-to-1. We are not further down, further down, further down. Okay. So we're still waiting. At 11 o'clock, we're gonna cut this off. But so far, so guys, we have a tool for you guys. This is for free. Okay. I'm not charging anybody, but at some point we'll probably make you pay $1, which we can donate. Because you guys are making money, right? You're trading, so that means you're making money. You need to make money while you're trading. So you can just give back, okay, to this, my student here. You can donate. Now, if you want to learn how to create some of that stuff, okay, create your own apps to get AI to do stuff for you, you can go through these trainings here, okay? Go to services, AI automation for individuals. Just pay that one-time fee, $9.97 is not much, okay? If you think about it, what we can do for you, first of all, you're gonna reclaim 20 hours every week. So let's say, simple maths, okay? Let's just do simple maths, okay? So let's say you go to Google and let's say they pay you minimum wage, okay? Let's say they pay you minimum wage. So let's say you're in the US, because a lot of our students are in the United States, okay? Okay, I'm in the village now, but let's say a lot of our students are in the US, and let's say what is the minimum wage not in Kuwait, not in Canada, let's say in the US, because a lot of our students are in the US, and we're using the US dollar anyway, which is a reserve currency for many people. Okay, so it says, however, many states have higher minimum wages with rates reaching up to $17.95. So let's say they pay you $17.95 an hour, okay? So let's go to our calculator here. So let's say $17.95 an hour is your rate. $17.95 per hour. Okay, that's what you make per hour. Minimum wage. This is minimum. I know some of you are high flyers. Okay, some of you are serious professionals. We have a lot of professionals in our community, the Smart Wolf Club. We have fellows who make, some of them are serious. We have doctors, we have nurses, we have engineers, we have business owners, tree masons, we have tree surgeons, we have mason bricklayers, all kinds of stuff. We have truck drivers, we have stay-home mom, stay-home dad. Okay, some people maybe make even $200 an hour. Now we have professionals who charge $400 an hour. Lawyers, for example, for their time, just consultation, $400. Doctors, $400 an hour, just for consultation. So some guys are high flyers. But now we're looking at the minimum wage, okay? $17.95 per hour. If we can save you 20 hours per week, okay? We save you 20 hours per week, okay? 20 hours per week. Already in 1 week, see how much money you've saved. So multiply this by that. That is $17.95. So move that times 2. It's gonna give you 0. Okay. 19. Carry 1. That is 14, 15. Carry 1. 359. Okay. In 1 week, you've already saved you 359. Okay. So we are only charging you 900 and what? 997. Okay, so in 3 weeks you've made your money back, literally in 3 weeks. Okay, so if you multiply this 359 times, let's say 3 weeks, so in less than a month you have your money back. Okay, if we are saving you 20 hours per week, because literally we're gonna introduce AI in your life, your emails, your text messaging, your marketing. If you're a simple business owner, online, or tools, we're gonna create tools like this for you, instead of now us trying to think, okay, or guessing how much should we risk, how much should we be trading. We have a Forex position calculator right here. Forex position calculator. Go and use this for free. Actually, the topic of this live today should probably be how to create a Forex position calculator using AI for free. Free. I did not pay for this prompt. All I did was come here. Let me take you back and show you exactly how I train the AI so it can give me what I want. Because some of you are going to try to create this this calculator, and you're gonna be all over the place because you don't know what AI tool to use. I used Perplexity. I did not use Gemini. I did not use ChatGPT. Why? Perplexity is deep in research, okay? So I discussed a few things with Perplexity. First, I came to Perplexity and I said, hey, research on all position calculators for traders trading. Very simple. Simple prompt, okay? Open-ended, nothing. And he came up with like 10 sources. He reviewed 10 sources and quickly gave me these calculations. I went through each one of them. I read every single piece here, okay? I went through it. That was last night, like 2 a.m. at night. You know, guys, I care about you, man. I stayed up almost whole night just to refine this prompt for you guys, to get you a wonderful tool. And you don't have to pay for it, okay? So just go to this profitwellnesshub.com. I'm going to attach that link in the comment section. It's going to be pinned there. It's my students who is trying to get out of the rat race, okay? We can support this student. Go ahead and buy some of this stuff. It's going to work. It's high quality stuff, okay? We are behind it, okay? Some of us have been online since 1998, so we know what works and what doesn't work, okay? If it is online, we've been there, been done that. Now, some people ask, why are you guys not known? Because we are down in the trenches. It's only during the pandemic that we decided, you know what? It touched so close to our hearts. And we have coaches from all over the world. Malema is on here from Cape Town, South Africa. Over 17 years in the Smart Wolf Club. But many years online, okay? Josephine, she's here from Sydney, Australia, in the community. Over 15 years in the Smart Wolf Club, but many years online, okay? So when it comes to trading stocks, stock options, we even have a mentoring, private options trading mentorship. Now, let me tell you, this is not just for options. This is a misnomer, actually. I think we're just going to change this, remove the word options, and just say private trading mentorship, because you learn everything about trading. You're going to learn Forex, you're going to learn stocks, stock options. If you want to retire, this is what you need, okay? Now, they're only looking for 100 people. So it is it's an application. You're going to apply, and you have, like this person here has 2 credits remaining for this month, one-on-one sessions. You're going to have a one-on-one, 2 of them in a month for this particular person here. Now, you could have more in the beginning because it is all tailored, custom made for this client. Some students need more time. Some don't need a lot of hand holding. If you need more hand holding, they're going to have more sessions for you. They're going to book more sessions. Your coach determines. Your coach, the committee, whoever is training you, they're going to sit back and determine, do I need to see you every Monday, every week, every Tuesday, every Sunday, until we get to a point where you are literally retiring. You're running from the rat race. Because our philosophy is to get our members from freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. We want you to buy back your time. Extremely important. It pains our hearts to see ourselves toiling every single day in the rat race, okay? Whereas we could have choices. You could decide today, I'm going to have breakfast in New York. I'm going to have dinner in Paris. How do you say it? Paris. Okay. Somebody says it's Paris. Oh, I'm going to hang out with one of our coaches in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rodrigo's, one of our coaches in the Smart. He's been with us for over 19 years. Or I'm going to hang with a good friend of ours, our coach, found in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. Mr. Baker. Yeah, Mr. Baker. Over 20 years. Or maybe London. Go hang out with Mr. Scott, one of our coaches, Mr. Scott in London. Okay? And you're going to be learning this right from the horse's mouth itself. These guys do this every single day. They do trading, they do digital marketing, they are into AI now, they are into every little thing. Creating some of, I just told you, they can create your own clone, my friend. They can clone you. All right? Some of you are like, oh, I want to create a course, but I don't want to show my face. They're going to create a clone that talks like you, thinks like you, looks like you. And you can, it's going to do the presentations for you. It thinks just like you, it talks just like you, it behaves just like you. Create that clone using AI. Very simple. It's one little prompt. Less than 10 seconds, a clone created. Boom. Wow. Unbelievable. Someday you're gonna be treated to my clone. Okay? Look at all this. This is all leveraging the power of AI, and of course making sure everything is okay. So like I was just showing you, I spent about an hour late night to create the prompt. Okay? So I started the conversation right here with Perplexity. I did not use ChatGPT. I did not use Gemini, Google Gemini, but I used Perplexity. I do not use Claude AI. I did not use Grok. I did not use DeepSeek because Perplexity is deep in research, okay? Now, if I was writing a book, a fiction book, maybe I'll use Claude because Claude sounds more natural, like human writing, okay? I would not use Gemini for that. So you gotta know which platform to use for what platform, and that's what you get from the mentorship, okay? So that you can stop wasting your time. Time is money. That's why we talk about buying back your time. Time is money, and time is a resource that you cannot afford. Okay, guys, let's look at our trade. So our trade is slowly going down, okay? We're gonna get there, maybe not now, but we'll be reporting. I can't be 100% because I don't control the market, but we did what we could do. We analyzed, we did our rectangle, okay? Just make sure you mark the top and the bottom of your 15-minute candle, okay? Wait for the breakouts before you start taking any trades. Now, when the breakout appear, you go to a lower time frame. You can go to the 5-minute. Some people are saying, oh, you're sounding like... okay, yeah, maybe the AI. Maybe I'm AI now. Maybe this is my clone, guys. Ooh, it looks scary now. Look. Ooh, it looks like Nasdaq is trying to go up now and take our... It doesn't matter. You can see we are risking very little, okay? We are risking less than what even our calculator tells us. We could risk more, but we didn't want to risk more because this account is in ICU. You guys know what ICU is? ICU. This account is in ICU, intensive care unit. And I'm working with a student who is suffering from PTSD. Okay, PTSD from losses. Almost losing his account. Okay, he has lost many accounts before and he was on the verge of losing this account. Okay, PTSD. Post-traumatic trauma from losses on trading. So I am trading very slowly. That's why I'm using micro lots to the bare minimum, literally to the minimum, which is 0.01. Whereas you could see our calculator told us we could use up to 0.04. That's why I was telling you at some point we're going to ramp it up so we can start making the profit and getting this account to the 10K that we are looking for. Our goal is to get there in the next 90 days. This is just the third live trading session we are having, guys. So give me a break. Whereas on our AI 90-day 10K challenge on the AI building as tools, we are about day number 30. Our goal is to get that part of the business running at about 10K per month within 90 days. And we're going to get there. With your help, we will get there. If you guys go ahead and sign up for some of these, okay, for your benefit. Okay, now there is a digital productivity planner, okay, for some of you, okay? So you're going to get access. It is a web-based, okay? So you're going to put your goals and it's going to organize your life. Everyday tasks that you have to complete. And of course, you can get that for cheap, okay? It's right there. Go ahead and grab that. All right, now for the apps, you have free apps here that you can access. There is a retirement planner. Okay, those of you who are planning to retire, young or early or old, again, this is work in progress, but right now we selected the top 7 stocks, okay, for retirement planning, and we are using these to trade options. literally options, okay? And this is hot, guys. This is like hot, 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 hot. This is a money maker. You guys talk about, you guys know income, generation income, what we talk about, we call it cash flow. You guys know what cash flow is? Cash flow? My goodness, cash flowing. All right. Now, are we happy with the calculator? Let me know if there's anything you want us to add to this calculator here before I go. The Forex calculator. It's 11:03 now. We're going to end this soon. We are almost wrapping it up. Okay, so measure the distance. We calculate the distance between your entry price and stop loss in pips, automatically adjusting for JPY pairs, 2 decimals or indices. Define your risk, calculate your lot sizes. That is it, guys, because that's the question I get every single day. Now, we're going to have one here for stocks, okay, because a lot of our traders, a lot of our members are into stocks trading, options trading. So we're going to have a calculator for stocks. We're going to have a calculator for crypto, okay? That is big time, crypto, okay? The one we have here is for, you can use this for everything. Let's see if we have gold in here. If there's no gold, we're going to add gold on this one. What is the symbol for gold? Yeah, gold is right here, gold USA. Okay, there is gold. So like here, the previous live, we traded gold. So we could literally calculate gold. Our account balance is 840. We can decide how much do we want to lose. What is 10% of 840? If some of you want to risk up to 5%, 10%. So 10% is $84. If you want to risk 10%, this is for advanced traders. I will not do that for a beginner. 10% is too risky. 1% is what you should be. Okay. And then you're going to put your stop losses here, and it's going to tell you what lot size you should use if you want to risk. So you can toggle between dollar amount or percentage. Now, if you want to think about percentages, now I do know one of our coaches for stock traders, he's always saying, okay, that is your limit. You can only risk $100 for beginners. Okay, so there you go. You're going to put $100, and let's say if you have a $50,000, because he gives you $50,000 of his own money to trade. You get $50,000 to trade. He teaches you how to trade, and he gives you $50,000 of his own money, and then you're going to share the profits. Okay, so you can see literally he has you right here. He's giving you success in a silver platter. He gives you the money, he gives you the strategy, and all he wants you to do is to follow his strategy and make money, and then you share the profit. You decide 60, 80, 20, or he takes 20%, you keep 80%. As long as you don't lose his money, okay? But you're not going to lose the money, because if you lose the money, he has failed. He's teaching you what to do. He's telling you exactly what to do, when to go to the market. And this is one of our coaches who uses very simple strategy, which we teach in our advanced. We're going to be learning that live very, very soon. I'm going to show you how to access that 50K and how to use his simple. Maybe we should bring him on here, one of these findings. But well, if you want to do that, we reserve that for the private trading mentorship right here. For the 100 people that are going to join, you're going to have that chance where you're going to learn how to get the 50,000, use other people's money, okay? Not your money. You're going to use other people's money, okay? You don't have to have the money. You're going to use other people's money. OPM. They call it OPM. No risk at all. Well, there's a risk on your part that you could lose the money. That's a big risk, okay? But you're going to be following. Now, if you lose the money, that means the coach has failed, okay? All right, so guys, I think we should end the training here. Let's see how it is behaving. Okay, it is going down. It is going down. So I'm going to go away and come back later, and I'll report this during our next live, which would be next week. Today is Thursday, so next week our live is going to be on. Guys, tell me, when is our live going to be next week? Our live is going to be on. Did you guys get it? So 1 week we have it on Thursday, and we are doing this deliberately because we realize some of our members are in the rat race. Some of our members are still in the rat race, okay? So they cannot attend the lives on Wednesdays. They can attend the lives on Thursday because they work. They do what we call a shift work. So some people say, oh, Wednesdays I'm not available. No excuse, because you're available on Thursdays, so we're going to have it on Thursday. So every other week. So every other week, we trade from 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11. Okay, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This about 90 minutes. Okay, so sacrifice your 90 minutes and you can make money while you learn, because you're going to learn the strategy. I'll be yapping, talking. You're learning the strategy. You're going to see how we take the trades, just like I did here. It was live, guys, right? I'm not a robot. I did it. I took the risk. No insider information, no research other than what you saw, okay? The research was done right in front of you guys, right here, okay? We took the trade, and now we're letting the markets do its thing, okay? We have a 5-minute chart. We marked our 15-minute candle, okay? We were at the 15 minutes. This was our 15-minute candle. That was the opening candle, and we marked that, boom, with our rectangle. You can see the pink. Is that pink color or purple color, whatever? So we can clearly see it. No excuse, you can see it. We marked the top and the bottom. We waited for the breakout, okay? And this time the breakout was on the lower side, indicating a bearish momentum going down. And then we took a trade, okay? We followed a simple sequence, the fair gap value sequence, which is the least probability trade, okay? So this probability has a very low, this trade has a low. This strategy, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of them that we normally use. We're using this one candle strategy. We have the candle strategy. We split it into 3 sub-categories or sub-strategies, if you want to call them mini strategies. So the first mini strategy that we have used today is just the breakout. We call it the breakout strategy following the fair gap value sequence, okay? So literally we let 3 candles form, close below, and we look, if there's a fair gap value, we enter the trade, risk 1 to 2. Our stop loss is at the top of the fair gap value candle, and our take profit is 1 to 2. That's it, and we cross our fingers. That is a very low probability trade, maybe 50%. So you probably win 5, lose 5, okay? Then we have one which is a notch higher in terms of probability. That is the breakout and retest strategy. So that one we go to the lower time frame, 1 minute or 2 minutes, okay? So some of our traders will take that on the 1 minute, some of them will take it in the 2 minute category, okay? So you can see this is coming back, okay? So you see it broke, literally it broke down here, come here. So this was the retest, this was the entry. So there are members in our community who have already made money today using NASDAQ, using the 2 minutes. Those who are using the 1 minute did the same. Because I can see from the chart, there's a lot of celebrations, okay? But we stuck with the 5 minute, okay? And I wanted to show my student this particular strategy, okay? So hopefully we're gonna get somewhere with this strategy. It looks like it's trying to come back. I don't know. So this is a 50-50. We could win or we could lose. That's the win rate, 50-50. Okay, that means if you take 10 trades, you're going to win 5, you're going to lose 5. Okay, but you'll still be profitable if you're using a 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio. Okay, looks like NASDAQ is trying to change direction, guys. Some buyers are coming in. Don't know. Okay, it's after 11. So we're probably going to end this, and I'll report this in our... But remember, guys, things to take home. While you are learning how to trade, you can make your life free, save time and money using some of the AI tools that we have created for you guys, okay? So go and use the calculator, take it for a test drive for free. We just created the calculator right here in front of you guys using Hostinger Horizons. And if you don't know how to do this and you wanna, if this is something that really interests you, like you have this idea, this app you wanna create and you don't know how to go about it, we are here for you guys, okay? We are here to help you, okay? We have done so much AI. Some of us have been doing these AI things many, many years. Before the chat GPTs came out, some of us have been online trading using AI algorithms, creating websites using all kinds of AIs. So this is nothing new, okay? This is just getting better, getting started, okay? It's like this. It is getting started. It's like when you draw a chart, you know the bell curve? So we are still down here. We are still down here. We are still down there. We are still down there. So we are probably somewhere there. We are still down there, okay? So if you jump in there, you have a chance to go ride it up all the way up here. It's just like what is happening in Bitcoin, BTC. Some of you feel like Bitcoin has left you guys. Now I'm bringing in some crypto topics. These are just bonuses before we close the chat, okay? So if you want to leave now, you can leave. But for those of you who are interested, BTC, okay, Bitcoin, the adoption of Bitcoin is like that. Like that. Like that. So right now, my friends, we are about here, okay? So it's never too late, guys. Never too late. You know why? The ETFs were only approved like 2 years ago, okay? 2024, the ETFs, the BlackRock ETFs and the many others, Fidelity, the big 10 ETFs were approved. And so far, BlackRock tells you the ETF has been the second most profitable ETF they've ever had. And it's only 2 years, and it's just the beginning, okay? What does that tell you guys, okay? So there might be room for you to come in and join, okay? And BTC is scarce. There's only 21 million Bitcoins. That's the max, okay? To be mined, maximum, max. This has a finite number. It's not like other assets. Some people say, oh, gold is better. Yes, but you can mine more gold. We can discover more gold mines, but we cannot discover more Bitcoin. It is finite, finite. The number is fixed. We can't create more Bitcoin. That's it. That's it. That's it. All right, guys. That is just a thought of the day. You can take that home. You can think about it. Do your own research. But I just wanted to give you a tip. This is what goes in the community. Okay. So if you want to be part of our community, join the Smart Wolf Club. The link is in the description. And please make sure you go and visit the Profit Wellness Hub. Start playing around with the with our calculators. Okay, I just let me bring it up. There's two calculators. There are two tools that you can use right away. This is the retirement one. This one here for those of you who want to retire. Retirement planner, cash flow strategy tool, and the position calculator right here. Now this training here, it says private options trading mentorship. We're going to change that to private trading mentorship. Trading. So any form of trading. It doesn't matter. You want to trade oil. You want to trade wheat. Other commodities. Soy. You want to trade soy. Wheat. Metals like gold, silver, platinum, iron, oil, commodities. You want to trade indices like we are doing right now, right in front of you. Then you can learn the strategies right here, okay? You want to learn how to trade currency pairs, Forex. Now, Forex market alone is $1 trillion market, Forex market. If we come here and even ask Google or ask ChatGPT, Forex market, what is the size of the Forex market? What is the size? You can see right here. Daily turnover that reached approximately 9.6 trillion in 2025. Wow! Man, I need a part of that. I need just a little bit. Don't you feel the same? So you can partake. You can be part of this. 9.6 trillion a day turnover. My goodness. Daily volume. So while you're sleeping, some people are in this game. They're playing this game. This is the game of the big boys. You can join the big boy club. Okay. Now, when I say big boy, it doesn't mean the ladies cannot join. Guys, big boy in quotes, the big boy club. If you feel you're a big boy in quotes, join the club. Okay. And you don't need to go alone. Mentorship is very important because it will shortcut your things that we have learned over time. You can learn that very quickly, you know, and then you can avoid. You can take out the guessing game. Like my student, I said, my student now, his account is in ICU. and he's suffering from PTSD because of the losses he incurred. Okay, traumatic losses caused damage to his mindset. He's scared of the markets. He's afraid to take trades. He feels like this trade is gonna go negative, which is possible, but you shouldn't be afraid. It's like driving. If you learn how to drive and somebody bam comes and smashes into you, are you gonna stop driving? You're gonna go through some trauma, mental. You're gonna be afraid, but you're gonna overcome that and start driving again because it happens, right? So same thing. That's what we are going through. But I have to show my student, teach him the principles of trading. Very simple, okay? You don't want to risk more than you can afford to lose. Okay, so it looks like there's a turn. NASDAQ is now turning, going up, so it's probably going to take us out, but it doesn't matter. You can see we are not risking much of the account, okay? We are not risking much of that account. I will report this trade in our next training, guys. Let's stop it here. Let's say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power almighty, we pray that whoever is going to apply the training, whoever is going to practice, whoever is going to get into the markets, they may be successful. We pray that the markets stay good, stay stable, and that the internet stays stable, the environment stays stable, and that our students and our coaches may all be successful and healthy until we meet next week on Wednesday for the live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we make money together. In the belief of the power almighty, we pray. Amen. Guys, that's it. I will see you next week. I'm going to stop the training now. Boom.